Hello, how is it going? I am the Cosmic Turtle and thank you so much for joining me. So in this video we're actually going to be looking at Amara, sorry, from Borderlands 3. Obviously you know that because of the title. But the purpose of this video is we're going to be looking at each of the action skills, looking through the skill tree, you know, and kind of get an idea for the character. I'm going to be doing this for all 4 of them. Yeah, so I know when you see these games they kind of give you an idea of the characters in their little videos. You kind of see 1 or 2 things they can do, but there's always a lot of stuff that they don't show you. Like this, for example, here we can do this skill quickly. She jumps up and slams the floor. Pretty useful stuff. But then I'm not going to be going through all the little skills because, you know, there are a bit too many of those. But then on the side here we actually have these little I'm not sure what they classify them as, but they're little boosts or buffs. They change up your skill in some way. So we can see here, converts it to corrosive damage. So if you put 5 skills into Amara's skill tree of this one, what's it called? What is this skill tree? Phase Slam? No, Brawl. Yeah, look, so if you go into the Brawl tree, you can make it so your Phase Slam does corrosive damage. If you go down here, you can do it so, yeah, so now it does Nova damage. But you can actually, normally you can put 2 of these on at the same time. So if I'm correct in my thinking, you can actually give her corrosive and Nova. I'm just checking to see if the audio is coming through nicely, and I actually got a Borderlands advert on my own Borderlands stream, would you believe? What a world we live in, eh? So what we've got by here, this one then. Enemies damaged by Amara's action skill become confused and temporarily attack their allies. So I guess it's a bit different for the mech, which I'll go over the mech in a bit. We're going to be doing each of the 4 characters in this stream. If you're watching on YouTube, I will be doing splitting this into 4 separate videos. So bear in mind, if you're here when I'm saying, you know, thank you for watching, bye bye and all that sort of stuff, that only applies to YouTube because the stream won't actually be ending. Right, and then on the other side we've got some other changes we can do here. Amara summons a line of fists that erupt from the ground, dealing damage to the enemies, so that completely changes up her attack, which is pretty badass sounding. Amara leaps into the air and shoots an elemental beam below her, briefly followed by the slam. So that, you know, that right there also changes her up, and it sounds really good. And then we got the phase cast. So we'll wait for the skill to replenish so I can show you the skill first, and then we can have a look into what sort of changes it does. And while we're doing that, we are going to do a little side quest just to pass the time.
How am I supposed to profit off this war tour?
Stick drift nowadays, which is a pain in the ass.
Sell premium weapons to heroic vault hunters such as yourself. Let's fix my
so now with this one we can actually show you
it.
the skills in action against an enemy. Alright, yeah, so we have to identify the problem, but he wants us to get a spine of some sort. Alright, stupid thing didn't activate my new quest. Good thing I noticed when I did. Right. Down here, oh no, the thingy is missing.
To make their buzz axes and meat bicycles. You'll need to replace that circuit with something. You know,
but just so we have more to do, so we don't repeat our things that we're doing perfectly, we're actually going to get the spine from a skag this time, and then next time we're going to get the spine from a human.
And if you're feeling extra gruesome, you could also try getting a human spine from one of those filthy bandits.
So this is the second ability now. She actually just sends a version of herself flying, which this was the first skill of hers that I've seen. I kind of like it, but at the same time kind of dislike it, because it is just one use. It flies over there and then bam, dead, and then it's gone. But let's have a look, what sort of enhancements can we give it? A portion of all damage dealt, there, so she get, nearby ally, or her or ally, so she can heal herself with it, that's pretty cool. Enemies damaged by Amara's action skill become phase locked until they're damaged or the duration ends, also very useful. Amara sends forward an astral projection of herself. When it hits a target, it explodes. There, see that is quite useful. So now you don't have to worry about aiming perfectly. You can still kind of miss your shot, hit them well enough, and then have an area of effect, which will kind of make up for the one hit or the one-time use where it just shoots at one thing. Amara sends forward an astral projection of herself, dealing damage to everything in its path. Whenever Amara's astral projection damages an enemy or projectile, it releases a homing elemental projectile. See, that's pretty damn good as well. Astral projection deals increased damage for every enemy it hits. So what? That means as it hits things, it does more damage aggressively as it goes through them. Yeah, and we're going to have to go to the last skill now. So I suppose if that does what it sounds like it does, that would mean that the more enemies you line up, the stronger it gets. Which is really cool. So yeah, we're going to be having about 20 minutes of gameplay for each of the 4 characters. So I'm not going to just show you the 3 things and then like, yeah, that's over. You know, I want to show you the skills in action more than once. This is the new one, this is like Maya's ability. Except with Maya's ability, when it phased an enemy, you can upgrade it so...
Just getting started, really.
Yeah, I can't speak for Maya's ability perfectly because I only used it with a level 30 character. I won't lie, that was just to get the achievement. So I don't know how it started off. Right. Let's quickly see the upgrades we can give this one then. Converts to incendiary damage. Yeah, it's quite a simple one. Oh yeah, so the singularity pulls enemies into it. Enemies near the grasped target are linked and any damage dealt... Wow. So you can hurt multiple people. That's pretty cool. Whenever the grasped enemy is killed, a new fist seeks out... There we are, so that's exactly like Maya's ability from Borderlands 2. When you killed someone once they were phase locked in the air, it would fly off and find someone new. Maya summons a fist that bursts from the... Oh yeah, after grasping the target enemy, large fists appear and constantly smash the area deal... Wow, see, that sounds pretty cool. Her skills sound fairly similar, to be fair, in terms of what they do and how they change. They all get like an elemental change, or they find some way to hit multiple people. But you can't really expect too much more, I don't think. We'll go for phase cast and we'll see if there's any abilities that here we can use. What is this? Reload speed, weapon swap speed, mode swap speed. No, handling accuracy, stat. Action skill, but we haven't got any statuses on the action. So let's try this. Let's try this. See if that does anything. On you. So this is the enemy that we need to kill, obviously, to get the spine. Pow! See, so it does hit multiple enemies now. It's not a bad... Oops, I did not mean to swap shotguns. It's not a bad skill by any means at all. I just feel... For fuck's sake, I'm balls in this up altogether, aren't I? Where's my gun which has alternate firing? I just feel they could have done something more with it. Oh, we got a new head.
Ah, very good. Bring it back to the machine. And be quick about it.
Oh, yes, Marcus. We'll have a look at the characters' new heads now, because obviously Borderlands gives you a lot of customizable options to play about with. We'll have a look at those as well.
I made my name beating down gangsters and taking out tyrants. I've won every fight I've ever been in, and I'm looking for a real challenge. Opening a vault is the ultimate fight, right?
Vaults attract all kinds. Just remember, the power inside them is hard to resist. It's up to us to make sure it doesn't end up in the wrong hands. Trust
So
me,
Marcus's shop is now open. We give us some cash.
Guns for every occasion.
Days. He's got a proper rare gun here for level 4. minus accuracy, plus fire rate, plus melee damage. Underbarrel taser. I'm gonna buy that. Sounds pretty decent. Pretty interesting anyway.
I knew you had it in you.
You're a terrible negotiator.
Oh, we got 2 heads. Oh yeah, one of these is flipping creepy as hell.
Okay.
We use those. We'll quickly go over here now so I can show you the new heads. And for anyone who hasn't seen, I can show you the different customize options you have for your character. Because to be fair, in this one you actually have quite a few compared to the other games. So you got your heads as usual. This is creepy as hell and it absolutely terrifies me. And you got this one by here, the Motosaurus. I'm going to stick with the Amara one for now. You can change your skins, which is just kind of like a color palette change, and sometimes it gives you a nice little change. Like I got one for my main character, which is Moz or Moz. I'm not sure you say her name, but she has like mud splattered all over her. But then making that last feature a bit redundant is you can change the colors of everything by choice. You can just have whatever colors you want, like bam, blue. There we are. So there's almost no point to it. You got emotes. You can get new ones of these off Crazy Earl. I'm not sure if you can get them any other way. You can also change your echo, whatever it's called. Oh, it says echo by here. So these 2 I actually got in my main character, so they transfer over, which is really nice. They're like split amongst all characters. And we're not going to end the video yet. We don't want it to be only 11 minutes of the character. Give you some more time to see. So we'll go fight these people now at the... we find the Sun Smasher's chief. But obviously, like I stated, I want to use the ability a few times so we can actually see them in action. I like the idea of it, and I feel like it might grow on me at some point, just not now. Let's try this one again. Pow! Got a message. Oh my god, look at him, he did a little spin then! That was proper cool. Boy. I'm sorry, boy. Oh, they make the skags way too real dog sounding in this game. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, I won't lie, but that does not mean I dislike dogs or that I want to hurt them. I just prefer cats. So... also, I didn't know when I first played this, we can actually break those and they give you stuff. I just respected the dead the first time, you know. Pow! I accidentally found out when I threw a grenade at someone and blew up with it and dropped tons of... not tons, but quite, you know, a decent bit of loot. Pow! Ah! Oh shit, some shields. Explosions! We can use this skill one more time, because I want to see, because I keep forgetting to do it, which is why I didn't do it just then. I want to see if there's a like a build up to it. If I press and hold the LB, does she, you know, keep the phase lock ball in her hand, or does it just automatically happen? And if she does it do anything? Come on, LB. She's not even using it. No, so you have to tap it. If you hold it, she doesn't actually activate the skill. It's a bit of a shame. And we still have not seen... what is this one? Phase cast, phase grass. There we are. We still haven't seen phase slam in action yet against an enemy. We've just seen me use it. First thing I have noticed though is Amara's skills, they all recharge really fast, which I suppose makes up for the whole one-time use of them. Ah, sugar. No, because say for example the mech, I can use the mech, I can kill 5, 10, 20 people depending on the situation, you know? Get lots of kills with it and it's no problem. the well, I won't say the other guy's skills. To be fair, there's no point. I'll talk about them as we see them. Take that right in the ass.
Nothing.
I think not, friend. Here comes the boom.
Oh, Gravedigger. You're welcome.
Honestly, I think that slam might be my favourite of her three abilities. It doesn't have a very great area of effect from what I'm seeing, but it's good enough.
Finally, my reward!
You died. What reward was that? Got post. Scared me though. Alright. We'll try another gun. Actually, let's try this phase cast and see how well it works and try and shoot it through like the environment like that. So it won't fly through the like edges, which is a downside, and another reason why I think it's possibly her weakest of the three abilities. But you know, don't worry about that. If you like it, then you like it. It is what it is, and I'm happy that you were able to enjoy it. I think it'll definitely have its uses, but I think it will be more in the moment sort of thing. And if you're playing online with friends, it's going to be so much harder. Because I feel like, oh god, look, there are 3 people here. Quickly swap back to phase. You know, well, I'm already on it. Then you swap back over to it, and you kind of try and line it up a little bit. Like that. See, I got the guy behind the wall. So you can hurt people behind walls, like little bits of destructible terrain. Maybe that one's actually not destructible. Certain bits of these terrain are actually destructible.
Who's up for some celebratory punches?
But things that the game considers as flaw, I guess it can't go through. Kind of makes sense, kind of annoying at the same time. Let's try this purple gun. See how good it is.
You can either help me or I'm gonna yell at you every 15 seconds.
So yeah, that's a pistol. That is not a pistol, that is amazing. It has an alternate fire mode as well. Oh yes, the taser, so I can zap people with that.
Someone help me! That would be you!
Alright, well he is actually going to call me every 15 seconds.
Hello!
He was not bluffing.
Somebody help me! I would prefer not to die.
Alright, we'll quickly go save him now. So if you've never played Fight for Sanctuary or Tales from the Borderlands, you'll have no idea who this guy is, and he will be new to you. But he is actually a character created from the Telltale game, and then they implemented him into Fight for Sanctuary. He's a weird guy, he's pretty cool though. I don't think you get a full ooh, I didn't notice this the first time I played. A full grasp of his character from just Borderlands 3 though. Because you know, you won't get his character growth.
Hey, thanks. If you hadn't
And
come
you
along,
won't
I
get
might
why
be
it's so
dead.
ridiculous that this guy is like tanky.
What are you doing here?
I came to see Pandora's legendary half-naked bandits, clearly. Also, I just joined up with Lilith and the Crimson Raiders.
You're with the
Yeah.
Firehawk? Oh man, I used to run with Lilith back in the day. But, you know, now I'm a bandit
did you
ward
know?
chief. Go Sun Smashers. I mean, at least I used to be
Look what Sun Smashers.
until, you know, my clan found that stupid
I
alien
didn't check to
joke.
see if my mic was
I
picking up
warned
properly.
them not to mess with that crap. But what do? They tie me up and they take it to the Calypso twins.
Yeah, we go. Okay, yeah.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool at all.
Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
Right, I won't
The
end
former
this
COV
mission. There's no
propaganda
point
center.
because
I
we're
beat
not going to
down
get
every last
anything in
one of
terms
them.
of character
Now we're
abilities
talking.
or
Come on,
anything
let's
out
get
of
outta
it.
here.
But yeah,
Lead
we've
the
seen
way,
the free
even
skills, so
totally
let me know
unarmed.
in the
Hell, I know
comments
you're
which
afraid
of
of
her
totally
free
defenseless, bro.
abilities you think
Bandit
looks the coolest, or if you've played as her, which one is your
Oh,
favourite.
man, the children are-
I'm still gonna maintain, I think my favourite might actually be the slam. even though the most useful, once upgraded, I think will be the phase grasp, because you'll be able to get multiple people as long as you kill them fast enough with this one by here, where it says it seeks out a new target. But I really like this. So yeah, thanks for watching, take care and have a great day. Bye now.